This is a clip from a recent Pops live stream or video. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next one.
February 18th.
All right, I'm going to talk about Constantine. That's right. 2005. 20 years. You know, the irony is they really didn't have to do a whole lot to make this film better. They really could have just tweaked a few things. But I feel like once Francis Lawrence got involved and it's like, I want to make a Constantine movie. It's like, no, you didn't. Not really. Because everything went awry. Basically, like the Hellblazer name got changed because they didn't want to be associated with something so close to Hellraiser. And then it was like, well, we're going to, cast this Canadian dude with black hair who's not English. We don't even give him the right color trench coat. We don't give him the right color tie. He smokes a lot, but other than that, not much else happens that's tied to the actual character. Because it is a nice little story. It's actually not a horrible version of getting some of these different characters and adapting the universe and seeing some cool elements introduced. Here's Shia LaBeouf, which is, it was all right. Kind of a lame ending. And he's also way too young. Rachel Weisz is a love interest. And Tilda Swinton as well was fine. Tilda Swinton. Overall, this is one of those movies. Probably should do a whole show just on what could have been, what should have been. Because when he shows up at the library and he sees Tilda Swinton's character Gabriel, she easily could have said, or he could have said, doesn't matter. They're kind of asexual beings. Hey, look at you. You've changed your whole look. You lost look at you. You still got a coat and a tie, but you look so different. Look at you, John. Are you trying to trying to lead a normal life? Wait, she could have at least given them some cover for that type of change. That could have been part of what would have helped the situation. But the whole heaven and earth, they find the spear that pierces Jesus, and therefore it's going to be the gateway thing for Satan's son to kind of escape hell and kind of take over things, which creates conflict for Satan, Lucifer himself. And they go to Papa Midnight, which you saw briefly, but nothing of any avail that's really that memorable here. But it was again, everything was fine. Everything is mid. I feel like they just didn't want to lean into what is actually there for source material, and he didn't want to make it in London. He didn't want things to, let's face it, Constantine's a really cool character. And if you've seen the Matt Ryan-led show, it's a really cool character. It really can be done well. He's supposed to look like Sting. He's supposed to, smoke a lot. He's supposed to have some magic and all these different. And you see pieces of things that kind of work at times, but overall doesn't really work. There's some great moments, some good, interesting premise. Keanu Reeves actually has some pretty good charisma handling all of it. I think he does really, really well with what's happening. I think Rachel Weisz kind of phones it in. She's really not very interesting in this movie, but I feel that most of it is just kind of superfluous, I guess. Like it's just, I don't know that any of us care. Like it doesn't feel like there's any weight or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know. I feel it just doesn't have the oomph that it needs. And I think that it was kind of miscast, misguided. The script is just, it's okay. There's just so many things that went wrong. It's another one of those what could have been, should have been kind of things. 2 out of 5, but I do enjoy watching it sort of like begrudgingly. I don't watch it very often. I think it's probably once every 2 or 3 years. So I'm not willing to give it that extra little half-star bump for being in the regular cycle annually, but it could and should have been 3 to 4 stars. It should have been something very interesting, very dynamic, dealing with a lot of complex issues that the comic books do deal with. Yeah, and it's just a shame they can't get this right.
Look for it on DVD.
And I hope you've enjoyed my Pop Talk. This is a good time to catch up on all the different things that we're watching and we're enjoying. Love to hear from you about some suggestions or recommendations as well. If you are catching this as a clip, make sure you check out the link in the description there to watch the whole Popscast.